Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Tuned in to another 056 Family Show. And y'all already know this is. This your boy No Mercy, man. Coming to y'all with another topic. You know, let's get this a round of applause right here. Back with it. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. We got a topic today, and we talking about the 31 white nationalists that was arrested in Idaho. Um, they came all over from about 10 different states: Seattle, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Wyoming, South Dakota, Illinois, Virginia, Utah, Colorado, Arkansas, and Texas. Apparently, they came to riot at a pride parade or attack a pride parade. Um, Now they was all crammed up in a U-Haul, with riot gear and smoke grenades and things of that nature, right? And they also been charged with a misdemeanor, conspiracy to riot. Now let's go a little bit deeper into this, right? Because I find it's like odd, right? And as y'all see the video shows and things of that nature with them coming out of the U-Haul truck, and they was calm and everything had their hands up. That's cool or whatever. And the law enforcement, they was really, really calm. And I'm trying to figure out, okay, y'all got tipped off by someone at a hotel, and so y'all knew pretty much it was uh white neo-Nazi nationalists that was going to riot. Now, what don't make sense to me is if let's just say it was black people, right? If it was black people that was caught in a U-Haul like that, 31 black people caught in a U-Haul like that, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have went that peace, one nice, and they talking and laughing and giggling and ha. It would have been a full force wreck, man. They would have wrecked all 31 black people if it was in reverse. Now, this is a known hate group. To me, that's domestic terrorists, right? And the media and the news keep calling them far left or far right, whichever one. It don't matter. Um, it's come on, man. Really? Was this stage? Is we being fooled, or is it like something? Like, I mean, out of all places, Pride, Idaho. I mean, Idaho. And it's guys that's coming from 10 different other states. Well, nine other states. I just don't understand this. Please, somebody, make sure you comment and give me y'all thoughts, and also like and subscribe. Um, but this ain't. First of all, let's just keep it real. If they sit here deeming parents who go to a school board meeting to discuss some things that don't sit well with them regarding their children in the schools and all that stuff, they quick to deem them as domestic terrorists. What, like the father in Virginia, whose daughter um, was raped, sodomized in a bathroom by a young boy who claimed to be trans. Let's be real. And the father went to the school board meeting and just asked, like, why wasn't my child safe in y'all school? And they deemed him as a domestic terrorist. Now, this is a neo-Nazi group, right? White supremacists. They been around since The whole Democratic Party, that's who really started the Ku Klux Klan Democratic Party, which that's why I don't understand why people still support Democrats. Because, I mean, logically speaking, like, it'll always be something dealing with racism, which racism is not real. It's just something to just throw over your ass to make you be convinced that you are not equal. But who cares if you're not equal? You're not equal to what? Not equal to them? Who cares? Why would you want to chase the chances of risking your life to be equal with a selected group of people that don't even recognize you? I mean, man, let's just think about it. Don't make sense to me. But these guys here been charged like misdemeanor. So they finna get out with slap on the wrist, probation. I mean, it's a misdemeanor. You know what I'm saying? A conspiracy to riot. How come they not being deemed as domestic terrorists? Because that was, to me, gonna seem like a domestic terrorist attack on on a certain community. I mean, I believe that's fair. I mean, if you deem the urban communities as thugs and drug dealers and things like that, I believe it should be okay to deem white nationalists, white supremacists, neo Nazis, um, as domestic terrorists. I mean, I'm from Chicago, so South Side, West Inglewood, and they deem Jeff Ford as a domestic terrorist. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Why they can't deem these people and they cause the most and listen, don't blame us and say this all Trump boys, these the Proud Boys. No. Mm-mm. 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 These people was paid off. I mean, they was paid off and it's all a political thing. Think about what's happening right now as far as political. The politician, right? We already know Democrats, they are losing in the House. I'm not insinuating anything, but I'm just saying some things just seems a little bit fishy to me. Not saying that it's them probably causing it, but it might be, people like George Soros probably paid them. I mean, he paid Antifa and Black Lives Matter to call riots throughout the whole United States, and it's been proven. I mean, they even came out and said that George Soros is they back by some of George Soros' funding. So I won't be surprised if George Soros or his cronies or to help Democrats stay into power, which I feel like it's kind of like we need to wake up because we got mass shootings going all over the place with kids and at the store. So I encourage people to protect yourself, use your Second Amendment. I mean, I'm just being real. Um, But this don't make any sense to me at all. Out of all places, Idaho, and you being charged with conspiracy to riot, which is a misdemeanor. Why you not being charged for a domestic terrorist act? I mean, cause y'all was going down there with the intention to terrorize uh a certain group of people. I mean, regardless of their lifestyle, their choices, they still human beings. I mean, they didn't care. They just decided this is what they was going to do. And I feel that the charges should be dropped from being conspiracy to riot, misdemeanor, and they should be charged with domestic terrorism. I mean, you got to think. Now we in a society in a world where people take their kids, which is I don't get it. I don't understand it. They take their kids to the pride parades and things like that. But hey, that's their household. That's their business. I can't. It might be weird to me, but hey, it is what it is. Now, I'm pretty sure that it was underage kids out there, and you guys had the intentions to go out there and cause harm to a community and cause harm to children. I mean, let's just call it for what it is. That is a domestic terrorism attack. And I believe everybody should really pay attention and focus on that. That is not no misdemeanor. That is a full fledged felony. And I feel like they should be charged to the highest extent. But, and let's go to the urban communities, you know. I I do believe in y'all should really start buckling down and start paying attention. It's because I believe we're gonna be the next target. I mean, they've been targeting us since time existed over here, whatever. Civilization existed. Whenever them people came over here to our land and invaded and took over, I believe they doing the same thing. It don't stop. Like, but we need to stand up and really fight this. I mean, as the people, we the people, we should be able to go down there to the Supreme Courts in every state and really sign petitions is because we able to write these people in office. And I mean, don't we have to say so? And it's not biased, it's just reality. That is a domestic terrorism attack that they was planning to do. And we need to do something as the people. No matter what nationality you is, what race, what you identify or gender, when it's evil upon us, we need to take that extremely serious. No ifs and buts about it. Now, we don't hear about this COVID stuff no more, and kind of crazy to me. But now we hear about mass shootings and inflations, gas prices, and things like that. Crazy white people, crazy white people doing just crazy stuff, trying to hurt people and harm people. We need to wake up and realize some things, man. What is we going to do now? I'm a true believer in the Second Amendment, but I do believe that it should be something like far as like raise the age limit up on gun purchases. I mean, yeah, I can agree to that. But far as just like, I mean, I believe it should be taken to 21 versus just being 18 getting your gun license. I mean, that's just my point of view. I see things different, regardless if people agree with it or don't agree with it. But one thing I can tell you is that this is not no misdemeanor conspiracy to riot. This is actually domestic terrorism. I mean, come on, man. Y'all packed 31 people packed in a U-Haul from multiple states, and y'all had riot gear and smoke grenades, and 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 then it was also reported that it was other riot materials of what the officers reported. But I truly believe it was more. It's probably more to that than what they telling us on the news. But hey, these Democrats is giving them, people slaps on the wrist. So I won't be surprised if they out and living their best life. I mean, look at the riot at January 6th, which we know that was buffoonery. That wasn't have nothing to do with Proud Boys or whatever the case may be. We know it was infiltrated. But shout out to that person that actually seen and reported to the local authorities that they seen some suspicious activity with these white nationalists, neo-Nazi, um, hate group. Shout out to you, whoever you are. Continue to uh, do the great work of being a true patriot, being a true American, and standing up for your rights and reporting suspicious activities like that. I'm just glad they ain't reporting false activities on us indigenous people. You know what I'm saying? Being real with y'all. But yeah, some got to give, man, because if it was, whether y'all want to call yourself black or indigenous, you know, black, whatever. If that was us, they would have charged us 9 times out of 10 with domestic terrorism. I just that's just what I believe. That's what I I mean that's my opinion. Um, the laws is always designed to just keep the foot on our necks and let everything go. Cause them officers was nice and things like that. I believe if it was switched around and it was people with darker skin color, melon people, I mean, I won't be surprised if they would have shot the whole truck up. I won't be surprised. I'm not advocating that, and I don't. I wish that had never happened. But we understand what the truth is, and the truth is that this is not a conspiracy to riot, which is a misdemeanor. It's actually domestic terrorism, and we need to really, 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 really restart standing up and paying attention and start protecting ourselves, also protecting our kids. So y'all just tuned in. It's just my thoughts. This is how I feel. Y'all tuned into another 056 Family Show. And I wish you guys nothing but peace, happiness, and prosperity, man. And I want you guys to really start paying attention and start being aware of y'all surroundings. This your boy No Mercy, and I'm out.